Welcome into Regents Hall. My name is Burdette alongside Jen Palilonis and the NKU Norse. Welcome in the Loyola Chicago Ramblers, another big test here in the MIVA, the number 7 team in the country in town tonight. Norse still searching for their first conference win, but they got as close as they have in their last game against Lewis, a 5-set heartbreaking loss here at home at the hands of Lewis. Lost that 5th set 15-8, really had them and at points in that match.
Yeah, the boys played well against Lewis. They had moments of real greatness, thought that they might pull that one off, and that 5th set came and Lewis kind of took control. But this Norse team playing better and better with each passing match, you know, learning and growing, and I think we're going to see great things out of this team in the future for sure. Got a big opponent against Loyola tonight, Ben.
Loyola Chicago 13-6 on the year, 7-3 in MIVA play. It'll be Nick Whitley to get us going here for the Norse. That's an early kill for Loyola. Sending it away and sending it too long is Aiden Klein for Loyola. Gives the point right back to the Norse. Now Matt Cosgrove on serve. Down the middle and a kill for Oscar Berg Mikkelsen. All 7'2" of them. The freshman from Denmark with the easy kill.
Yeah, Ben, this is a big team. Loyola's got a lot of height, and I think one of the challenges against Lewis the other night was an absence of block from the Norse. So we got to get that block up against this big team.
Whitley sets up Wheatley. Well done on the other end to keep it up. Swing, tipped at the net. Set up by Soa. Tip over, and Trespas's wing just can't get to it. A soft kill there for Loyola.
That block's getting touches now, though, so that's what we want to see out of the Norse. We want to see that slow that kill down and potentially play some defense behind it.
Tyler Howard with the serve, overpass by the Norse. Trespas's wink able to dig it. Now Wheatley on a swing at it and a kill for Griffin Wheatley.
That was good on the Norse to stay with that ball, even though it was up in the rafters. Leo made up for his overpass on that serve by picking that ball up. So good play there.
Chase Alie now serving for NKU. They trail it 3-2 here in the first set. From the back line, they get a touch on it, but it'll land too far away. It's another kill for the Ramblers. Brad Bell to serve, or check that. It's Josh Schellinger. Pass from Cosgrove. Whitley sets up McKelvin. Swing on the far side, lands just in. Cross-court kill for Tyler Howard. Schellinger again, this is not a bad toss, not a good toss, rather, sends it into the net. So 5-3 here early, Loyola leads. Will McKelvin sends it away. Pass by Sawa. Big set across the net, duel, pushed over by Whitley. Down the middle again, and excellent dig. They try to push it back, and they can't.
So close to the free ball kill there. That ball was only out by a few inches.
Impressive. They were even able to keep that one up on the swing from Mikkelsen right down the middle.
Yeah, the Norse are going to have to play defense tonight. Again, this Loyola team's got a lot of height, got a lot of heavy arms.
Whitley sets it up, a dual one by Wheatley. Block for the Norse. Right at the net again. And off the block, scored by Ryan McElligott.
That block is there. They're just not pushing across the net. But it's good to see the block in place, getting touches on that ball. Hopefully they'll be able to transition that into some actual points tonight.
Ticked off the net by Jake Reed. Down the middle, and a kill for Norse. Jax Whitren.
So, Ben, it's so good to see Dax on the court. He's been out with an injury for a while. He just got back in the lineup. Been doing some really good things in practice. And happy to see him out there healthy and playing well.
Big swing. Norse keep it up. McKelvin can't quite get there. That's a kill for Daniel Favakovic from the Czech Republic. Ryan McElligott serving.
Nice pass.
From the back line, McKelvin hits it around the antenna. Nine for Loyola here in set one. Another serve coming for McElligott. Trespasses Wink with the initial pass. Oh, hits off a beam, shoots over. Wheatley did a good job. Down the middle it goes, and a kill for Aiden Klein. Timeout called by Jen Palilonis. It's 10-4 Loyola here early. Out of the timeout, McElligott continuing to serve for the Ramblers. Lefty serve, hits a beam again. Whitley on the back row, but McKelvin devoured at the net. Another point for Loyola. It was just gobbled up by Aiden Klein.
Yeah, that pass set was so high, it gave their blockers plenty of time to figure out where that ball was going. Got to run a faster offense.
McElligott, a short serve. It's a pancake, though, from Cosgrove, or was it? It was very, very close. Initially, I thought it did hit the ground. They let it go on for a couple more hits, but ultimately an ace.
I think that was right off the side of his finger.
Trespasses Wink to Whitley, and Wheatley sends it long. So 13-4 Loyola, taking the first three out of the Norse timeout.
Yeah, the Norse are just a little error prone right now.
Whitley, now Cosgrove will have a hit. That's sent back over. Cosgrove again this time, and there you go. Kill for Matt Cosgrove.
That was a really smart play for Matt. He knew that first one was going to be a block. So rather than blast the ball as hard as he could, he recycled it off that block, giving us another chance for that kill.
13-5, and the Norse give service right back to the Ramblers. On the arrow from Whitren. Daniel Fabakovic serving for the Ramblers. Into the net. They trade errors. 14-6, Norse back on serve with Nick Whitley.
That was a good serve.
Blocked. That was Cosgrove.
That was a monster block, folks. Straight down.
Just what the Norse needed. Trying to build some momentum here in the middle of set one. Whitley again. Overpass. Nearly an overpass. My goodness, what a job.
Yeah, the setter did a great job there of keeping the ball on the Loyola side of the net so they could get a clean attack.
Ryan McElligott. I don't know how in the world he set that up.
So Ryan's been just now getting back in the lineup after being out with an injury for a while. So Ryan's got a lot of experience, very smart setter, runs a really quick, smart offense.
Another point for Loyola off a near Norse overpass. Chaos at the net gives the Ramblers the point, 16-7. And set too long. Oh, they changed the call.
That ball was out.
Well, we'll see if...
No challenge from Coach Palilonis.
Wow, so overridden by the net referee.
I'm surprised we didn't see a challenge there. I think that ball was pretty clearly out.
And another wide swing there for the Norse. Error for McKelvin.
Freshman Grant Seimer coming into the lineup for Will McElvin, maybe giving Will a little bit of a break here and see if Grant can hold down the fort.
Lucas Anderson on serve for the Ramblers.
Nice pass.
Whitley down the middle. Alie with the kill.
That was a smart play by Aaliyah. He saw the block going up and managed to tip the ball around it.
Cosgrove, McElligott down the middle. Another kill for the massive Oscar Berg Mikkelsen.
7'2".
Oh, Whitley sets it up, pushed over by Alie. Coming back on the north side, Alie sends it back. Here's a swing sent too long on an error by Josh Schellinger. Zach Jarbo into the match and on to serve.
So Zach brings a jump spin. Coach Palilonis probably wants to see if he can put a little pressure on this serve rather than Chase's float serve. And he did.
McElligott, another wonderful set to Oscar Berg Mikkelsen.
Again, you see McElligott keeping the ball on their side of the net. We've got those really hard serves on our side, but near overpasses are not enough. And you got McElligott up there keeping that ball on the Loyola side so they can get a clean kill.
And an ace. Little miscommunication on the back row for the Norse. It's an ace for Josh Schellinger. 21-9, Loyola Chicago in control here in set one. Cosgrove to Whitley. Seimer has a swing at it. He gets blocked by guess who? Mikkelsen. I don't know how you get anything past that.
I know, it's rough. He doesn't have to jump. Just hold those long arms up, and he's probably got about a foot over the net without even jumping.
Oh, got to track that one down. That one up in the beams. I think Leo Trespas's wing kind of assumed it would hit one of them, and that's not a bad assumption. There's a ton of beams up there, but it never did. And just drifted too far for him to get to. It's another ace. And 23-9. Cosgrove, Wheatley, it's just wide. Set point here for Loyola, trying to put the exclamation mark on a dominant opening set.
Yeah, this is a rough one for the Norse. We're going to have to come out of this intermission with a little bit more fire, I think.
Wheatley, McGilligot, Mikkelsen, blocked. Mikkelsen far side this time, and that's the end of the set on a kill for Daniel Fabakovic. First set complete here in Highland Heights, 25-9 Loyola, the number 7 team in the country, looking like it here on the road. Set 2 coming up after this. Ready for set 2 here at Regents Hall on the campus of Northern Kentucky University. A couple changes coming up here in set 2 for Jen Palilonis' Norse. Drew Palmer's out there, as well as, just Drew Palmer, the only new one so far. We did see Ryan Peterson out there momentarily.
Yeah, so Ryan Peterson is in the lineup, but he's in the back row right now. And the other big change here is we're going from Leo Trespass's-Wink as the bro to Zach Jarbo. So we got Zach playing for Ryan in the back row. We'll see Ryan come in a few minutes here in the front row. We saw in that last set, Ben, some pretty strong serving from Loyola and some some errors, passing errors on the north side. So NKU is going to have to pass a little bit better in this match to give our attackers an opportunity.
There's Daniel Fabakovic to start the set. Down the middle, Alie, handled by J.J. Sawa. McKella got blocked at the net. Already much better for the Norse. Duel at the net. Whitley tracks it down. And a net violation will give Loyola the first point.
See who they're calling in the net there?
I did not.
I think I might have seen the ref say Nick was in the net.
Fabakovic kind of mishit that one a little bit. Overpass, though, by the Norse. And that's a kill for Josh Schellinger.
Again, big serves out of Loyola. Gotta have better passing than that.
And into the net. Norse on serve, down 2-1. Matt Cosgrove will serve first here in set 2. Good
Great serve.
McKella got to Mikkelsen. I'll check that. He swung it like it was Mikkelsen. It was Aiden Klein because Mikkelsen just came in off the bench. Man, they all just hit like they're 7-2, don't they?
Yeah, this is a big team and a very experienced team. You got a lot of juniors, seniors, and even grad students out there playing for Loyola right now. So
another service there from Loyola.
North's going to have to take advantage of the few errors that Loyola makes in a match.
Alie floats it just too long. North's unable to capitalize. Cosgrove to Whitley, setting up McKelvin. Just a bit too long, no touch. Although the Norse will challenge.
Yeah, you had both line judges disagreeing there. The line judge on the NKU side called it in. Line judge on the Loyola side, really close enough to make the call, called it out. I think it was out, but it was pretty close. I think Coach Palilonis is hoping that maybe it just caught the corner of that line.
The indication from the ref was that they were challenging a potential touch, I believe.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
But either way, I mean, it was a close on the line as well, but we'll see. This is one the Norse would definitely like to have. Trailing 5-2 as it stands. Long review here. Loyola took the opening set 25-9. Norse obviously are a much better team than that. Trying to get back even here in set 2. They're currently challenging a potential touch.
Looks like we have a verdict. Oh, look at that.
And the Norse win it.
Good challenge.
And just like that, they have a chance to tie this match. Now trailing it 4-3. Will McKelvin to serve. and serving into the net. Josh Schellinger for the Ramblers.
It's a great pass.
And Peterson just got under that one. So 6-3, Schellinger again. Palmer up into the rafters. Back to Palmer, has a swing and just went cross court, too wide.
Norse needs a side out right now. Nice pass.
Palmer, there it is. Freshman from Pittsburgh, Drew Palmer, will be on to serve. Ooh, Smith hit that one. Our score bug in the bottom right corner is a few points behind, so it's currently 8-4 Loyola. Here's Mikkelsen to serve. Wow, I don't know how the Norse kept that alive. Whitley, back row, Palmer hits it. Mikkelsen coming for the hit, scoring off the block is Tyler Howard.
I think one big difference we're seeing here is Loyola has a lot of really heavy arms, and so they're getting really hard swings on the ball. I think Norse are maybe playing a little bit more tentative, not getting a great offense rolling, and so
way to keep it up.
Even when we swing, it's a little weak in comparison.
There's a kill off the block for Cosgrove on a chaotic point. Jarbo did a really good job to track that ball down.
Yeah, and Matt did a good job too of seeing that block and hitting high hands to get the deflection.
Peterson served low. Into the net. That's going to land wide. No.
Touch.
Touched at the net. Goes down as a kill for Daniel Fabakovic. Ryan McElligott. Jarbo. Whitley. Cosgrove. That's a kill. Whitley, big time serve to the back corner. Big block, but it's going to go too far. Alie got his hands on it, but too much power there from Tyler Howard.
I just want to point out here, Ben, we got 4 freshmen on the floor for NKU right now.
No better way to learn. Throw them into the fire.
That's right.
Number 7 in the country at the net here. McKelvin nearly kills it off. Big swing, big block. Here's Howard again. Deflected. Whitley. Palmer will set up McKelvin. Blocked. Klein and Schellinger there for the Ramblers. Timeout called by NKU. Babakovic serving out of the timeout, overpass for the Norse. They are able to keep it alive. McKelvin sends it way up for a duel that's doesn't come. 4 hits on the Norse. Fabakovic. Oh, that's an ace. Tickling the back line. Top spin, dove right back down to the court.
Died out at the last second. That looked like it was going to be out all the way until it wasn't.
Floated this time from Fabakovic. Oh, nearly a lift there. Kicks off the net, and it'll be a point for the Norse. It was off the block. And what's the call? Yeah, it's a point for the Norse.
Yep. They called the ball out off the block.
Maybe a challenge here coming for Loyola.
I don't think so. I think he's questioning the call, but he's not going to challenge.
14-7, Matt Cosgrove to serve. Anthony Matt Cosgrove.
Matt had some big serves against Lewis the other night at critical moments. There were a couple moments where we were down, and Matt brought us back with those serves.
Pushed over, Cosgrove on the back line, down to get it. Jarbo to Palmer, has to adjust, hits the antenna. Lucas Anderson checking in to serve. And service error. Chase Alie. McElligott Mikkelsen scores off the deflection. Tyler Howard for the Ramblers takes off the net. Jarbo. Whitley. And a big block, but it'll land wide. A kill for McKelvin.
Yeah, that was a really smart swing for Will McElvin there, finding those arms and deflecting out of bounds.
McElligott, left-handed push for the kill for Josh Schellinger. Cosgrove, Whitley. McKelvin, a big swing, but it lands wide, trying to take out the line judge there. And timeout called by Jen Palilonis. 18-10 here in set number 2. Norse looking to string some points together after this. Loyola coming off a 4-set loss at Ohio State earlier in the week, but they seem to have bounced back here so far through a set and a half. They lead it 18-10. Cosgrove. McKelvin into the net.
Top four teams in the MIVA are kind of beating each other up right now with Lindenwood, Loyola, Ball State, Ohio State, all kind of battling each other for those top spots.
Nearly an overpass. Good job by Whitley. On two, trying to send it over, but sent wide. McElligott tried to take a swing at it, just miscalculated it. Drew Palmer. McElligott cross court for another kill for Fabakovic. Grant Seimer back in for Nick Whitley.
So Nick's coming out. We're switching Seimer to the right side, and Will McElvin is now our setter.
Jarbo to McKelvin, setting up Palmer. Another point for Loyola. Aiden Delorier. First time we've said his name here in this one, into serve. Freshman from New York. McKelvin, Cosgrove. It'll be a kill. Just glancing off of Tyler Howard. Norse back on serve.
Coach Palilonis making quite a few changes here. We got Devlin Biggs in the match, and Chase Lee is back in at middle.
Biggs, that one nearly hit the ground. Swing and a kill for Fabakovic. So close to an ace that time for Biggs. McElligott serving. Palmer way up into the rafters. Oh boy, stays up there for a minute. Tracks down, hits it again. Seimer somehow gets it over. Rather, that was Cosgrove. Cosgrove has a hit and a block. Aiden Klein. Jarbo over to track it down. McKelvin sets up Cosgrove, who sends it wide. Set point for Loyola. Ryan McElligott for the Ramblers. McKelvin, Seimer blocked, and a kill, and again, Aiden Klein finishes that one off for Loyola. 2-0. The Ramblers lead 25-9 and now 25-12. Set number 3 is coming up after this. Time for set 3 here at Regents Hall. North trailing 2-0. Nick Whitley serving first for NKU. McElligott, and an early block, but it lands just wide. Scoring was Schellinger. Brad Bell in for the first time. Senior out of Wisconsin sends it into the net. Cosgrove returns the favor with an error. Tipped off the net. Oh, set high by Wheatley. It'll be an ace for Tyler Howard. That one hit the arm of Wheatley, hit a beam shot right into the stands. It's 3-1, Loyola. Overpass.
On a big up.
The North survive it. Wheatley will have a hit. He's blocked. North just having a hard time getting anything going.
Yeah.
Howard gets it away. Wheatley. It's a kill. Touch at the net. McElligott. Howard comes in to hit it, sends it right into the net.
That play started with a really good, smart serve by Chase Aaliyah. Hit that spot there in that far left corner.
Aaliyah will try it again. Low one that time. McElligott sets up Howard. Cosgrove handles on the back row. All the way over to Wheatley. Diving effort to keep it up. Oh, they
very good.
Almost got it back over, but they did not. Excellent job initially by J.J. Sawa, but North have tied the match, or the set, rather. Alie.
Another great serve.
Howard taps. North keep it up. McKelvin will set up Wheatley. There you go. The North in front. Signs of life here in the third set from NKU. 5-4. Chase Alie, another serve. Oh, behind the head. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and he knows that our setter's camped out there, so he's trying to drop that ball right in front of the center, which not only creates a difficult defensive play for our team, but also takes that first that second ball away from the setter.
Schellinger did a great job, but this time on the serve, it's an error. North's back in front. McKelvin. McElligott. Mikkelsen dug by Cosgrove.
Beautiful dig there by Matt Cosgrove.
Wheatley blocked. He keeps it up. Cosgrove. Free balls from McKelvin. Deflection. Jarbo gets there. Last hit here for the Norse. Cosgrove. Sawa. McElligott from the back line. Oh, they keep it up again. Another try. Another dig. Jarbo. Wheatley. McElligott. Oh, they kept it up. Oh, they give the point to Loyola.
What was that? What was this call? The fans not liking this at all.
Oh, the point of the match.
Wow.
Anticlimactic end.
Mm-hmm.
Tied at 6. Mikkelsen serving, takes it off the net. Wheatley into the net. Loyola in front.
Yeah, that's a tough ball to track for Griffin Wheatley coming over his right shoulder there. Norse looking for a side out here.
Mikkelsen delivers an ace. I mean, he can put that ball wherever he wants. He's standing so high above everyone else, just picks out that spot right there on the back line.
Yeah, I think our serve-receive formation was crashed in a little too tight there, too.
Mikkelsen, a little too long that time.
That's a gift for the Norse right now. Only down by 1. Griffin Wheatley here going to try to do something with his serve, I'm sure.
Wheatley, kept up by Schellinger. Howard with the hit, just inside the line. What a swing for Tyler Howard.
Yeah, that was a beautiful kill. Caught the corner of the court. Norse hoping for a quick side out here.
Serve from McGilligot. Whitley on the swing from Whitrin. Another block for Loyola. McGilligot, Jarbo.
That's Trace Clausing right now for libero. Great pass.
Switched it up on me. Clausing. Point for the Norse. Clausing quickly exits. Stacks Whitrin to serve. Down the middle for a kill. Brad Bell.
Norse keeping the score a little tighter this time around. Looking for a quick side out here to try to get a little bit of a run going.
Babakovic, Clausing. Whitley down the middle to Whitley for a kill. Whitley serves into the net. Having some technical difficulties right now. We'll get that camera feed right back for you. It's another kill for the Norse.
Great smart play by Griffin Wheatley. Caught the hands of the Loyola block and sent it out of bounds.
Matt Cosgrove to serve for the Norse. Trailing 12-10, throws it up in the air. Pass by Sawa. McGilligot right down the middle to Mikkelsen. Glances off of Cosgrove for another kill for Oscar Berg Mikkelsen. And we'll say it again, the 7'2" freshman out of Denmark, Mikkelsen. 13-10. Tyler Howard serves. Clausing.
Nice pass.
Whitley and McKelvin.
That's an unfortunate error there by Will McElvin. Hit the ball just out of bounds.
Another serve for Howard. Throws it up. And that one is an error. Just wide. Jobo to serve for the Norse. Again, working on getting that camera feedback for you. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Jobo, just a bit wide. Missed an ace by a whisker. Sends it a bit long. Substitution for the Norse. Chase Alie back in, or coming out. Looked like he was coming in. Schellinger. Whitley. Cosgrove blocked at the net by Mikkelsen. 15-11. Whitley, McKelvin, trying to keep it up on that Loyola side. They do get it over. Whitley, McKelvin.
That's what we're looking for out of Will McKelvin.
Big time swing and kill for McKelvin.
Norse down by 4, 16-12.
McKelvin's serve. McKelvin got Mikkelsen down the middle, kept up by McKelvin. Wheatley blocked, kept up by Whitley. Duel at the net, won by Wheatley. Oh, the point goes to Loyola. Timeout called by NKU. Out of the timeout, Oscar Berg Mikkelsen serving. And into the net.
Norse still down by 4, 13-17.
Wheatley. McKelvin got
Out.
sent wide. Big swing from Fabakovic, but couldn't keep it in the court. North still hanging around. 17-14. Wheatley to serve again. Floating serve. McKelvin got. Howard comes in, kept up by McKelvin, hits a beam and shoots right back down. Unlucky. So 18-14 Loyola. McKelvin got serving. Klausing. Whitley pushed over with one arm by Cosgrove. Comes back to him, pushes it back. Oh, at the net. What is going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Overpass, and then Klausing, a big dig up into the rafters.
Nice
And
play by Matt Cosgrove.
where did that come from? Absolutely smashed it out of nowhere. There was a touch at the net, so Loyola had to go and track it down, even though it looked like it was going to land out. But it ends up being a kill for Cosgrove, making something out of nothing there.
Yeah, there was a lot of sort of chaos at the net there. Matt even had his back to the ball when it was being set because he had just chased it down, turned around, and found Loyola hands.
Devlin Biggs serving, floating in the air for the
nice block touch
hit,
there.
the block. And a kill at the net for Daniel Fabakovic. Again, still working on getting that camera feedback. We appreciate your patience so much. 19-15 here, Loyola here in set 3. Ticked off the net. Whitley, and a kill for Chase Alie.
Yeah, that was a smart play. They weren't expecting Aaliyah to go behind the setter there.
Nick Whitley serving now. McKelly got at the net, a perfect set, and a kill for Brad Bell. Got our camera back up and working again. Thank you so much for your patience. 20-16. Duel at the net, and Loyola will take the point.
Yeah, that set was pretty tight.
Norse call timeout. Down 5, 21-16. Out of the timeout, Brad Bell serving for the Ramblers. Klausing, and Alie got blocked. Norse kept it up. Alie tries to push it over again, denied again, and ultimately it'll get a point for the Norse.
I thought Norse might have been in the net on that one, but looks like it was the other way around.
Matt Cosgrove serves. Big serve. Big swing and a big kill for Bryce Robbins, redshirt junior, Phoenix, Arizona, with the kill. The Robbins to serve. 22-17, Loyola 3 points away. That one's just a bit long for Robbins. Norse not out of this set by any means. Back on serve, down by 4. Just got to start stringing points together.
We had some success in this rotation last time around with Chase Aaliyah serving. Let's see if he can get us a couple more points again.
McKelly got. Robbins again scores off the block. Jake Reed now serves. Cosgrove down to get it. Whitley and now McKelvin trying to send it cross court, send it right into the net. Makes it 23-18, 24-18 rather. Match point here for Loyola. Jake Reed trying to give the number 7 team in the land a 3-set win. Going for broke. Had a couple points to burn. That's error. for Reed. One last gasp here for the Norse. McKelvin serving. Match point number 2 for Loyola. McKelly got Mickelson, and it's wide. (24-20). McKelvin sends it away. McKelly got Howard, ends it. It's Daniel Fabukovic with the final kill, and Loyola Chicago finishes off their road trip with a 3-set win over NKU here this afternoon, 25-9, 25-12, and 25-20 to polish this one off. Loyola up in that big log jam at the top of the MIVA. Another win to help their case, and a dominant win all around here today. Norse have 2 home games left in MIVA play. They're both against Queens. Coming up next week, Thursday will be the next time you will see them play here on YouTube. And a couple good opportunities ahead of them with Queens.
Yeah, these Queens matches coming up, Ben, are going to be really important for the Norse. They are going to be fighting for an opportunity to make it to the playoff bracket. Wins against Queens will be critical in making that happen. So we're hoping to see some great volleyball next week.
Well, we'll see you then. But until then, for my partner, Jen Palilonis, I am Ben Burdette saying so long here from Regents Hall. Loyola Chicago comes in and leaves with a dominant win.